of this Teddygaming. Welcome back to a review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TMNT Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan issue number 1. And I really want to get excited for this series. There's so much which I really want to look forward to, like with Cry, Casey, and just like so many different characters, the interactions between the characters, and the new mission and stuff like that. And yeah, with what we got, it was not what I expected, and I mean that in a good way, because it was very brutal, and I couldn't believe some of the stuff which they got away with, which, yeah, that was really great. But my biggest problem with this issue so far, and it's not necessarily a problem with the actual issue itself, it's just more like this universe, really. It's the fact that they haven't really done anything with the Foot Clan in quite a few years at this point. And I know they did something with them like last year with the Alliance and the Armageddon game and stuff like that. However, the only thing with that is that they didn't really do too much with them, and it's more like pushed aside. So this whole group has like really been like pushed aside for quite a while, to the point where I don't think many people really care about them, and that's really disappointing. Just because I do think that a lot of people do really care about these characters, but with how much they like disrespected these characters over the years, it feels like this series is just gonna be there, it happened, and stuff like that. And it's a real shame, because I feel like this series could be really great and really good, but not many people are gonna really care about it. So yeah, let's get into this one. Okay, so they first start off with Cry taking her team, which now consists of Clyde, a member of the Punk Frogs, which I won't lie, I hate him. I can't give you a reason why I just hate him. I mean, it's just Clyde, man. So yeah, we also got Natsu, which, yeah, I'm really enjoying her character a lot more now. She hasn't really done anything in the past few years, so it's really great to see her come back, do some stuff. We've got Casey, which, I mean, yeah, it's Casey, and did enjoy those two interactions throughout the whole issue. And for some reason, I don't know about them, but like with the way that I was talking to each other, I know that if this was written by someone else, then this is most likely turned into a situation where, like, you know, like one day in the future those two will get together. No mind, like, they play well now, but anyway, I did enjoy those two interacting, and I'd like to see a lot more of those two interacting, because they're like a fun, like, you know, oh, I hate you kind of energy, which, you know, we haven't had that in quite a while, so it's really nice to see that. Who else we have on the team? We've been Rocksteady, but yeah, I mean, I won't lie, I don't really care too much about Rocksteady. We also had Zodi and Chrissy. I mean, Chrissy, she was there in like one or two panels. I felt like she was really misunderused. But she could have been cool, but yeah. And Zodi was, yeah, I still like her character, but I feel like with most other characters in this issue, she was all just like push her sideline and just be like, yeah, she's there. So yeah, so with this team, they're going on to go steal some tech, and they find a lot of guards, and that's when they go down. And this is where things take a completely different direction, which I was really expecting, because you do get to see Cry, Casey, and Natsu. They come in contact with another clan called the Dogstar Clan, and these ninjas are bigger, stronger, faster, you know, just, you know, basically like every villain ever, which I thought is just, I don't know, very predictable in terms of that, you know, oh no, they're somehow better at them, and, you know, in issue 5, I'll probably beat them and stuff like that. So it was a little bit shocking, like, oh my god, I can't believe that, but at the same time, it's just, like, so predictable in a way. But then, to my surprise, and I really don't think anyone was really expecting this, and it was really shocking, and I'm grateful which I did this, because it was a nice surprise to see, and bringing in like a new breath of fresh air for the series again. They more or less killed Cry, like they beat up really badly, and I was just so shocked by it. I just couldn't believe that they would go this far to like take her character down by brutally assaulting her, and I just couldn't believe it really, because I mean, it's Cry and they did this, and yeah, that's all I've really got to say about that. So yeah, but then after that we do get to see Toshiro. I know I said it wrong, so sorry. But he comes into the hospital room, and this bit here was like, again, I feel like because like the Foot Clan haven't really been used that much over the years, it does feel like he's just there and he's not really much of a character. And he's been around since more or less near the start of the series. He began, or first appeared in the Karai Makura series, and that was around the 20s, the issues and all that. So it was this bit here. Oh god, I don't know what to say, because on one hand I couldn't believe it, but also on the other hand I didn't really care for this bit here, because we do get to see Toshiro uses magic to bring back Karai back to life. And doing so, he kills himself. And yeah, I mean, this bit here is also going on about saying, Karai, you gotta be more prepared. There's a bigger threat coming. They're gonna be even more powerful than the Shredder and all that kind of stuff. Which, let's face it, every other than that Karai's face has been the next big bad and more powerful than Shredder and all that. So it wasn't really that oh my god, this new threat and all that. But with him dying, it does go back to my point of he's a decent character, I want to say, but with the lack of him actually being in any actual comics over the past few years, or actually being anything noteworthy, it just comes off as just oh, he's dead, but not really caring about him too much. And that's a real shame, because in the Karai Past storyline, he was a decent character, and it's a shame that he went out of this, but I just don't care about him. But then after that, we do get to see some of the villains from the series. We do get to see them talking to each other. We've got to see them using Ultron technologies, which this could be interesting depending on where they do take it. And with all the magic and technologies, it could make for an interesting battle with technology versus magic and stuff like that. But we do get to see some interesting names get revealed here. So first off, this girl is called Dr. Bond. I don't have anything to really say about it. The first thing that really came to my mind was James Bond and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean, I have nothing really to say much about this girl. But the girl does reveal a part of the name for the man in this bit here, and the name is Yoshi. And I'm not too sure what to really make of this, because I don't know, they're hinting that my Spencer's going to be coming back, which I highly doubt it, but it's a possibility. But I'm just not too sure what they could really mean by Yoshi, or if there's going to be a long lost brother for Masayoshi, or something along those kind of lines. So I'm not too sure what to really make of that so far, but it seems interesting, and I'm quite interested to see whether to take this. Now, overall for this issue, it was a really great start to this series. It was I don't know, it was really bringing back all the great elements of Karai with her storylines in the past, such as the Karai's past stuff and all that. There was a lot of really great moments for Karai, and really developing this team, which I do enjoy, especially between Casey and Natsu, which I did really enjoy those two characters. And I think that this series could be interesting, but I feel there's two big problems. One, I feel there might be one too many characters on this team, and I feel you could get rid of quite a few characters and it would be a really interesting team. But because there's so many characters and they're only focusing on 3 of them as of right now, it does feel it's a bit too much of a big team to really care about all of them. So I feel that could be a problem depending on how they go around it. And then also, for my second problem, which I mentioned again or before, is the fact that the Foot Clan haven't done anything, so I don't care about them too much. But I'm hoping that with this series, and hopefully with the Jason Aaron run, they do more or less bring back the Foot Clan to its full glory and use them to their full advantage, and just not push them to the sidelines anymore. And then also with Mateo Santoloki coming back to do the artwork, it didn't really feel like his artwork, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because normally with his artwork, he has a very distinct look, and it looks really great and amazing, but for some reason here, it did feel a bit different. But I don't know if that's because I haven't seen his artwork in a while, or something along those kind of lines, but it did feel a bit different. But I did really enjoy the art style, and I do look forward to reading a lot more issues in this art style, even if it was only for a few more issues. So yeah. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this issue? Do you like it? Do you not? Yeah, what do you think is going to be the next issue? And, yeah, that's game for today, guys. If it doesn't, please share, let's subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.